How do you do, and welcome back to some Peglin Cruciball 7. Today we're going to continue our grind and look at these awful relics to start with. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. A little bit more wonderful than the start of this run so far. But if you're having a good day, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. The amount of growth that we're having here recently is just baffling. I think at the start of this week, we just hit 200 subscribers. And at the time of recording this, we are at 270. So we gained 70 some odd subscribers over the course of this week, which this week at this time is not quite over. I think this is a Thursday night. I'm technically supposed to be packing right now because I'm going to be out of town for a friend's wedding. I like to Peglin to kind of make up for that starting relic. Starting relic's not bad, but I have to say it's also not that great. But yeah, we're going out of state, fun fact, for this wedding, and I got put up into a hotel tomorrow night. It's one of my fiance's friends, co-worker's wedding, going back to their hometown to get married, I guess, and the bridesmaids, which my fiance is one of the bridesmaids of it, and they are all going to be sharing a condo the night before, or some kind of not loft, but some kind of, what's the fancy hotels, like the fanciest room a hotel has? A suite is what they're sharing. They're all going to be in a suite the night before the wedding, so that would be Friday night, tomorrow night for me, since I'm in the past while you all are in the future. And so this video, I believe, is scheduled to come out on Saturday. So while you are watching this beautiful Peglin run that I think might actually turn out pretty well, I will be sitting inside of a hotel room twiddling my thumbs. I'll probably bring my laptop to probably respond to a lot of comments, and I think that's about as much YouTube that I can actually do over the weekend. I can't like film there, of course, because I don't have my computer set up or anything. Well, let's embrace the lightning. A little bit of, we haven't ran the ball lightning in a while, and I kind of want to backtrack back to this elite. Having a level 2 ball lightning's actually pretty big, if I were to be completely honest with you. It kind of sucks that we hit the bomb that early on. Maybe we can clear out a path to this refresh. What was I talking about? Yeah, I can't really do anything except for that. So I've been kind of trying to pre-produce a few videos. There's a few videos, I think yesterday in the time of when this video comes out, so Friday, I did play a new game. I think it was Dome Keeper is the video that came out that day, which I enjoyed that game. I was not good at it. That was the first look I had at it, was not good whatsoever. So I think in the future we'll get better if you guys enjoyed that video. If not, then we don't necessarily have to play that game, but it was just a new game that's about to come out. I filmed the early access, or the alpha. That's what the recording was with the alpha one of it. And so I did want to at least get a video out there and see, maybe that's something that you guys would be interested in the future, making 1 or 2 videos of that each week. I know the core of what we're doing is still Peglin, because it's just a great game all around. Great game. And then just kind of doing what we've been doing here recently, where we will kind of venture out to different games, kind of 2 videos in a day. I think that's been working out pretty well for us thus far, I'd have to say. That was a very unfortunate toss there. See if we can try it again. Perfect land right on that refresh. This crit's gonna be unique. Good, we'll hit this refresh. we won't hit that refresh, but the refresh is capable of getting hit. Maybe we'll go down and hit this bomb real quick and get rid of you at the very least. Refresh. Send you on out there. Send you and you'll hit this crit here. Perfect. I did just get back from the gym. It was so nice. No one was there. I think right now it is actually 7 o'clock. I got to the gym actually. I thought it was going to be a lot busier than it was. I got to the gym probably around, what time do you think that was? 5:30, 5:15 or so. I got to the gym, so usually it would be very busy because that's right after everyone gets off work and they go to the gym right after, but no, I was surprised. It was actually pretty quiet, and so I could actually get a workout in without having to wait for machines or wait for some weights to be freed up, which was nice. Not too many people were there for me to get distracted by talking to, so it was all around a pretty good trip. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, well now my headset's a little messed up, but that's all right. I had to mute real quick just because, actually I think, there we go. I just had it turned way down. Okay, I guess Oakley, if you don't know who Oakley is the pup hound that's in the profile picture of the YouTube channel. So that's little Miss Oakley. And I guess she caught a mouse out in the backyard just now. And we assume it's a mouse. She just started running around with what appears to be a mouse tail in her mouth. So I don't know what to do about it. I know mice can carry a lot of diseases, so I'll probably have to take care of that here soon. Oh, actually someone just took care of it for us. Well, thank you so very much. And Oakley is so proud of herself. I can already hear her. Oh, what is Oakley gonna do once I'm gone tomorrow? Because unfortunately Oakley cannot attend this wedding. It is a, I guess, pet-friendly hotel that I'm staying at. I did not book it. Someone booked it for me, so I am actually quite nervous what this hotel has in store for us a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Let's get you to level 3 electromagnet or whatever. Because if you're level 3, that's where all of our damage is going to come in. Orbalisk, let's force a stone, really get it cycling through a little bit. Stone's actually doing a bit more damage is nice. I guess our refreshes, switching locations is actually pretty good too. Probably a little more helpful on this specific map. It's a darn shame that our electromagnet is where it is. All right, a level 1 stone for you. No refreshes in sight. Hit the refresh down there, please. Oh, come on now. Come on now. You could have done it, Willis. Well, good thing we had the sock thing. That protect us from some damage. We did 10 damage, 26 damage to be exact. If I throw here, boom. Refresh, be somewhere easy. That's easy. I can get in, really get some damage output here. We got to do 500 damage before 50 damage is dealt to us. I think we can do that. You were supposed to hit that bomb. Good refresh location on top of my Electro Peglin. Good damage. Not like the amount of damage I was hoping for, but it is nice amount of damage nonetheless. Oh no, hit that refresh. We can get it. That's the right angle, right? Boom. Oh yes. Electro Peglin with you right up here in my grill. Maybe we can find a way to hit this crit. Oh, hit the crit. Oh, perfect. That closes us out. And I'm getting told currently, I just got a text message telling me what I have to wear tomorrow. One less crit, one less refresh. I think I'd rather have one less crit. We don't absolutely need the crit. So where, I guess you were supposed to wear blue. So wear the light blue button up. I'll just say blue suit it is. We'll find out. We'll find out how that works out. Definitely not the most excited for this wedding. I don't know if there's an open bar at it, which would probably make it a little bit better. I'm not that much needed to have an open bar, but I don't know anyone there, so at least I'll have a something familiar going on. At least one thing. I think having these extra bombs are going to be helpful for us. We gotta hit that refresh. We did hit a bomb. We gotta hit at least 2 more bombs. We do have our ball lightning, which could trigger a couple bombs here. Not if you go this way. Unfortunate. You did not trigger bombs like I had hoped you would. But this guy will... Why'd you do 12 damage off one hit? Oh, Orb. Orb is the cause of that. I kind of forgot we had the Orb going on in our boots. Shimmity shim shim boots. I think you can do at least one. Oh no. Yes, you got the bomb. I was gonna say, I was trying to angle it. Poltorb Geist would probably be a little more helpful here, probably, since it does have Pierce. We are lacking the Pierce zone. I think I would rather have a free relic than a boss fight. Especially in the castle with the shields, I almost would rather skip that. I'll take the fight over taking more stones. Stonions. Definitely Electro Peglin was doing more damage whenever it hits a crit, and it would be more likely to hit a crit, but I think it's better off to have more base damage and less crits than have more crit damage and no refreshes. If I were to be completely honest. We do want to upgrade some of our stones, by the way. If it would be open to the idea. That was kind of gross. Well, I said it was gross. It kind of made up for itself there. And then you did your job. That was actually pretty glorious. A Splat Orb would be very good, but we kind of need the upgrades before we get the Splat Orb. Boom, boom, boom. We'll hit a couple bombs. Maybe we'll hit enough bombs. I'd say that wasn't enough bombs, but we did get rid of the guy that was holding the shield, which is actually massive. Good refresh there. We'll hit... Oh, if we hit that one last bomb, well, at least we got rid of the mage. Yeah, you're gonna hit me, but look at that. Elector Peglin just so strong with all these. Doesn't even know what to do. I'll probably heal. I kind of need upgrades. So if it could just offer some orb upgrades to us instead of what it has been offering to us, I think we would be sitting a little pretty. I should have probably moved my target onto one of the plants here, because that would have taken out one of the plants. Oh, hit the refresh, please. Nice. Good work. Look at all this damage that's just gonna get kind of wasted onto you. But we did hit a lot of bombs. Poltergeist, if you don't find a way to do a lot of damage here, we are completely screwed. Well, I forgot I got the echo chamber, so you did do a natural amount of damage. I think you did plenty. Yes, I think you did barely enough, actually. If I were to be completely honest, that was a good opportunity to get an orb upgrade there, but guess if you don't want to give us an orb upgrade, I'm not going to force you to give us one. Maybe if you want to pop off with these bombs. Oh, well, not bad. Took out the shield too. I don't want to take out all the bombs necessarily, because I would like to save some bombs for whenever the other mage comes in. Good hit on that refresh, by the way. Okay, now we can go for some bombs. We got the Poltorb guys popping off here a little bit. Well, you hit one bomb, but you did 63 damage. It's actually pretty massive. Poltergeist is all around just better since we picked up that orb or that relic, because I don't think Poltergeist gets stronger the more you level it up. Maybe it does. I might have just lied to you, actually. Yeah, it does get stronger, but 4-3 is good. 4-3 is good. There's no saying anything bad about a 4-3. We'll take the question mark, place an orb. Honestly, let's duplicate the Elector magnet. Just two of them are just too good to be true. See which way. This way will give me another free relic. So we'll go left, left, and then left again. That's actually pretty big with this final boss. So we spawn with a lot of bombs on the board, which is actually pretty massive. I should have thrown the ball lightning over here with all these bombs, but I digress a little bit. That's okay. We'll be just fine. I'm just sure of it. We'll hit like 4 bombs here to get rid of that archer. Boom. Oh, you stayed alive just barely. Don't worry, we have another one coming in. Coming in clutch. No bombs hit. Unfortunate. Poltergeist just seems like it might have been better of an option, but I was incorrect on my assumption. Elector Peglin will do... Elector Magnet, not Peglin, Magnet. Let's upgrade the Poltergeist, making it a 5-5. So yes, it was probably objectively better that we grabbed that in regards to the Elector. Now here's an issue. What's it gonna duplicate? It's gonna duplicate a stone. It's just odds are in the favor of duplicating the stone. A third Elector Magnet? Okay, okay. Now a healing relic right here would be perfect. Reloads equal heal. I don't know how often we're gonna reload, unfortunately. Gotta pop off here, Elector Magnet. It's not necessarily popping off, if you ask me. That's not really popping off either. You gotta hit the refresh, mate. Nice refresh hit. You hit 3 bombs. That's plenty of bombs. We don't have bomb refreshing, and so keep that in mind. We'll probably just throw you on out here. I say we'll throw you out because we can use Poltergeist to remove a few, because the refresh is going to be right up here for the Poltergeist to hit. Well, the Poltergeist is doing some damage. We'll hit this. Oh. Okay, we'll skip you. And, you're supposed to hit that refresh that was down there. Okay, Elector Peglin, you are not. Oh no. Okay, boom. Oh no, my aim. Okay, we got the refresh out. We're not gonna hit too many bombs here, unfortunately. Well, we hit 2, that's all we need. That is all we needed there. We'll try to stay alive a little bit longer, hit a couple bombs. Thank you for the hit. Oh, we got crits right at the end too. Crits are objectively worse for most of my orbs, by the way. Objectively worse. It's not worse for the Elector Peglin, but we only hit 1 bomb. Boom, there we go. Now hit 1 more bomb. Actually, we don't need to hit 1 more, but we did need to do a whole lot more damage than that. Dang it. All right, well, we'll restart. We'll try again. Refilibuster is good. We'll continue on with our grind. I think we'll be just fine. Bouncing back from such a thing. There was another thing I wanted to discuss. What was it that I wanted to discuss? Oh, there is one thing. I was kind of curious on your guys's what you do on your free time. I don't know if it's considered a guilty pleasure, but one of my favorite things to do is just look at Facebook Marketplace and look at the vehicles that are for sale. I don't know why. I never probably will ever buy one, just because of, I mean, eventually I would probably buy one whenever I need a vehicle, or I'll just go to a dealer and buy a used car from the dealer. I don't really know the specifics on the best route to go. I just know with dealers, you can probably negotiate into having some level of a warranty on it. We can try Doctor, but you know, I don't want it. I don't want no Doctor. So I was kind of curious on yours. I think that was my it's my favorite thing to do on pastime. I don't know why. I just enjoy looking at Facebook Marketplace and looking at the deals that they have. And all I want to do is get a manual, like a cheap manual car, so that I can kind of hone in my skills on it. I learned how to drive a manual from a tractor, so it's not necessarily the greatest way to learn, because on a tractor, it's not the same as like shifting gears at 60 miles an hour. You're shifting gears at 20 at like 6 miles an hour, so it's a little different. It's kind of a whole lot different, but I always wanted to get a cheap little manual so that I can kind of learn from it, or learn off of it without feeling bad if I destroy the transmission, or don't feel like I bankrupt anything destroying the transmission or ruin anything because it's a cheap little car. But then I also look at it and then I see all these like older modeled cars that I see, those old Mustangs that are on there for cheap, which I don't know much about these old Mustangs, but they look old and they say Mustang, so I assume they're good. And then I just start daydreaming about that nonsense. I don't know. It's an addiction I think I have, and I get made fun of all the time whenever I'm looking at them. So I just want to know if you guys suffer from the same thing and get made fun of as well, or if you can just at least justify me for my behavior. So just justify me a little bit. Another thing, kind of on that same topic actually, one thing that I've always wanted, even whenever I was a little kid, I always thought it would be cool to open a used car dealership. And so there's some people that I watch on YouTube that own small used car dealerships, and they have such a bad like representation to them, used car dealerships as a whole, just how people perceive them as greasy, which as I grew older, that like stereotype has really festered, I'd have to say, or at least I became more aware of it, and then I felt a little more disheartened on the idea of becoming a used car salesman because of that aspect, which I don't want to be a used car salesman. I just want to own my own dealership, and at this point I only want to own my own dealership so I can go to dealer only auctions, because I'm watching these YouTube channels where they have dealerships and they're going to these used car auctions and they're getting all these like cool cars for fairly cheap at these auctions, just because they're all selling it for a wholesale. They're not like selling it retail. And so there's good deals on cars because everyone's there to try to make profit, not make just buy toys, essentially, like I would want to be doing. I'd be sitting there thinking, oh, that would be fun to own. We're taking Overhammer. That is pretty big to get. Overhammer projectile attacks have overflow. Overflow essentially means any excess damage that I have, excess, not access, excess damage I have gets carried over into the target behind. Let's see if we have a good example for it here. We should get no good examples here actually, because we have so many bombs on the screen. Bombs are going to be the ones that take out all of these enemies, I presume. Yeah, we're not going to get a good example here, sorry, to really show you what overflow does. But one thing that just energizes me a little bit tonight is the fact that it's my Friday. I don't have to work tomorrow. I am recording on a Thursday, so you guys know. And as I mentioned, you guys are in the future. So tell me what the future's like if you want. I am more than ears to hear what the future holds. Maybe we're sitting at 270 right now subscribers. Maybe the future on Saturday holds 300 subscribers. If not, like very close to it, which is just absurd. And if we're like flying through 200 so quick, we're gonna fly through 300 if we continue with the same pace, and I hope we do. And I don't know what to do with myself. Before we know it, we might even hit like 1,000, and then I'm lost for words at that point. I wouldn't have no idea. And so I do want to share. No one in my life right now knows that I've started this channel. It's kind of something that I started on my own to see how I'll do, and I didn't want anyone to be like constantly asking me about it, because it's something I want to do just for fun. I'm carrying it on for fun. I'm not doing it for any specific reason except for like meeting new people, playing games, and connecting with a community that I enjoy. And that's kind of the aspect of what I wanted to do, and possibly, if the time comes, put a smile on people's faces as I do it. So I just play games and possibly make people happy. And that is my dream, is to just be able to make an impact on people's lives in some way, even if it's something minute as just playing a game and talking to myself, which in return does mean I'm talking to you eventually. Just as of right now, I am just talking to myself, but it feels like I am communicating directly to you, so it makes it a little bit easier on me. We do have overflow, so do we need the pierce necessarily? The refresh orb would be nice, but I think ether wheel would probably be better since we have the filibuster. I think we'll skip for now for every crit on the board when below 25. Betsy's hedge is just objectively better. It has no negative effect to it. It only gives us more damage for every crit on the board. And so if we don't hit a crit, we do more damage. If we hit a crit, we still do a lot of damage because it is a crit. Oh, look at all these bombs that I missed out on. All these bombs on this side. But we should be able to hit them here. Looks like I just need to hit one more bomb to get rid of these plants. But it would be so cool to have to be able to start a dealership to where I can get into those used car auctions and then maybe even start a channel that way. Maybe Camwin Drives. I don't know. That's way down the road though, so I wouldn't count our eggs before they hatch by any means, as that is going to be way down the road, way many years down the road, I would have to say. But it would be a pretty cool thing to have going on for us. We just got to make sure this main channel is fine and dandy on its own before I can take on any new ventures in that realm or space. Which, actually, give me your opinion on that. What are your thoughts on people having those multiple channels? So I know a lot of big YouTubers do have their own like channels, like multiple channels. So if you look at, I don't know exactly who you look at, but like what Tim the Tapman, he has like 50 different channels, it seems like. There's Ludwig that has a lot of channels. There's well, Dr. Disrespect only has one channel that we know of. He probably runs all those fan sites and just doesn't claim them as his, but he just runs them or has someone running them that he knows. There's a theory for you if you want a theory. Dr. Disrespect runs his own fan channels for extra income and hides it. But it would be cool to have a car channel, more like a IRL channel, which I think that would be cool. It would definitely have to be way down the line. I don't know if I'd want to do an IRL channel if I still had a full-time job. Just because it kind of gets to the point where I'm always working. I wouldn't have like the time for an IRL channel at that time. I would still have to be working. I would still have to be building this channel up, and because I don't want to negate or neglect one. Oh no, you double hit me. Ah, oh, dang it. I thought we were going to make it there. But I don't want to neglect one and let the other one fall, if that makes sense. But I guess that's where we'll end today. That was quite unfortunate. If you didn't double hit me there whenever we reloaded, I think we would have been just fine. We'd have hit two more. Well, we would have clearly hit at least one more bomb and then did 12 damage very easily, because we had a level 3 stone coming up. But I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles on this fine evening. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. Wish me luck. I got that wedding, I guess, tonight. Now that you guys are watching it, it will be tonight, even though tonight's not necessarily Saturday night. But Well, thank you for all tuning in, and if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and let's see how big we can get and do new things. Well, thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.